We're on. We're on.
All right, everybody, we're rolling. We got to keep these people that are watching the stream alive, so that's just the way that goes. So we are going. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. This is going to be standing room only today. We are going, Lanny, so let's roll it. Hello, Susan. Sit down. Let's get this show on the road. All right, I am not the MC today because we are trying to do a couple of things here. We've got Diamond Chairman Juliet Fardulis in the house. And that 150 pounds of ugly fat she married, he's going to do the, and Scott has decided, you know, you guys know how good a network marketer he is. He's like the best of the best of the best. And he's the testament to the fact that you definitely want to be on your game wherever you go. Because I met Scott Fardulis in a coffee shop. Just walked into a coffee shop, there he was over there, man. And it was like, holy mackerel, this is going to change my life, and it did. But you've got to be ready for it. You've got to have the skills. You've got to have all the ability to be able to take somebody that you meet across the room in a coffee shop and bring them into your business. And not only bring them into your business, I want you. Where's that disclaimer? Where's that disclaimer? Okay, so I wanted to do something really funny this morning and I forgot. This would have been hilarious. You know how you see the Viagra commercials and stuff like that? And they've got the beautiful girl walking around in the stars, and then she's talking about network marketing, and it's really, really hard. It's hard work. Network marketing is the hardest work. I'm trying to be the beautiful girl floating around. And network marketing is so you're paying attention to me and not really listening to what I'm saying, because that Viagra, you know, the killer after effects will kill you. So what they do is they just read all that stuff underneath. But I'm not going to do that, but I don't need to fake you out here. What I want to tell you about network marketing is it's really, really hard. And what I want to tell you about network marketing is most people don't make money. And what I want to tell you about network marketing is it isn't for everybody. So don't try to take a customer and turn them into a distributor until they want to distribute something. Then they're a distributor. Otherwise, they're just a customer of the products. That makes sense. Very nice. Okay, so now you understand that it's hard. You understand you don't want to talk anybody into anything. You don't want to get money from people that can't afford to do this. You don't want to con anybody. Everybody clear on that? Okay, say Scott's beautiful. Scott's beautiful. All right, so here's the deal. Scott is on 2 missions. But having looked at him, so with that, Scott Fardulis. Come on up. How his shirt. Give him a standing ovation. Come on. How are you, Scott? What's going on? Are you excited? Where did you get that shirt?
Well, see, here's what happened.
What? I want to hear it.
Before my grandmother died.
She is so, she could flat out zip that woman.
Before my grandmother died, she stocked up. You know, she did all this sewing and stuff.
Yeah.
And then she just left me a bunch of stuff in my closet. I'm finally pulling all of it out.
Awesome.
Oh.
So you're getting you're doing okay in network marketing.
Not too shabby.
Are you working hard?
Yes.
Has it been easy?
Not all the time.
I rest my case.
Not all the time. How are you all this morning?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
You must have.
Are you glad you made the commitment to be here today?
Yes.
What did you give up to do it?
Sleep.
Sleep? Yeah. Who came the farthest today? How many of you came from more than an hour away? More than an hour. Wow, look at all those hands. How many of you came from more than 2 hours away? 3? 4? Great, keep your hands high. There's 2 of you. Hold up. 4 hours? Lanny, how far did you come? We have 4 hours right here.
4.5.
Give these 2 a hand. How many states are represented in the room? We have Colorado for sure. How about Wyoming? Yes. Who's here from Wyoming? Raise your hand. Great job, guys. Any other states in the house today? Kansas. Sorry. Kansas, Wyoming, Colorado. But here's what's really cool. I want to welcome everybody that's online today because I think we have multiple countries that have tuned in today. If I'm to guess, I think that Puerto Rico could be on the line today. I think that New Zealand is on the line today. I believe that Mexico is on the line today. Any
Russia, probably.
You think Russia's on the line? Is that possible?
Could be.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Would you guys do us a favor? If you have the ability to type while you're watching this, send Marianne a quick little message and just say, hey, tuning in from, we want to hear what countries you're in from today, but also just know that we've got a full house. I mean, it is like every seat is filled in here. So you're joining a great live audience, but we appreciate the fact that you're tuning in. Arkansas, North Carolina, there you go. Australia, welcome to the house. This is great. So just keep them coming. Let us Canada's on the line. Eastern Canada. New Zealand's on the line. Well, there we go. This is great news.
Yeah. Come on, Russia.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come
Come on, Wyoming.
Let's see if we can set a record. If you've got contacts that are in other countries, send them the link right now and tell them to get on this Zoom training. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. And good to see you, Jeff, today. We're going to have so much fun today. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to grow a lot together. And to kick off today, let's just set the stage for a little bit. We're going to go straight through to 1:30. So it's just after 10 o'clock right now. And we're going to go straight through to 1:30. We're not going to take any formal breaks at all. We're going to just keep this moving because we want to pack it in. It's only 3.5 hours. So here's the thing. If you're new to the building, there are some restrooms downstairs. All you have to do is raise your hand like you were in school and just say, I have to go potty. Hold up on this for number 1. Number 2. Okay. Yes. And then just make your way to the front of the room through this door right here. And then down the stairs in the back here, you'll find a men's and a women's restroom at the base of the stairs. So that's all you have to do. Number 1 and number 2, and then help yourself. Perfect. And we're going to laugh a lot today.
That's number
too.
3.
That's number 3. That's a little bit of both at the same time. So, it's perfect. So here is the shortest description in the world that you're ever going to hear on longevity. Here it is. We're not going to go through this over our heads, so can we ditch that little slide right there? We're not going to go through this. If you want details of the overview, the business overview, the plan, and what we do, then sit down with someone that's been around for a little bit. They can help you through that. We want to get right into training today, so you can take lots of notes. If you want to record today, feel free to record. But here's what you want to do. Take all the stuff that's programmed in your head, all the stuff that's troubling you, weighing you down, feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, self-negative thinking. Get rid of all that stuff because we're going to replace it with something today. We want you to walk out of here today convicted, inspired, feeling of confidence and commitment to going out and being the best person you can be, attracting the best people into your life, because I'll tell you right now, as big as the network marketing profession is, there might be 800 to 1,000 companies that are on the radar screen for network marketing, but longevity is right at the top. You can feel proud. You can feel absolutely honored to be part of longevity and the family and the community that we've built here, knowing that when you go out there and you open your mouth, you're representing something pretty powerful. We're changing lives. We're saving lives. We're giving people hope every day. We're entering people into retirement at early ages. We're giving people supplemental income. We're giving people a chance to make new friends and to fill your repertoire of contacts with positive, like-minded thinking people. And we're going someplace. And we're going to do it together. And you're never going to be alone. We're here to help you. But here's the thing. You have to reach out. You have to reach up. You have to make yourself known. We don't know that you're there unless you make yourself known to be there. And when you do, you'll find out that this is a very powerful community. And all you need to do is say, I'm serious, I'm focused, help me, I'm committed, and then everything else is going to fall into place. But what falls into place is what we're going to show you and teach you today. So here's the generalities of longevity. Powerful company, doing with us on camera. I think we had 4 or 5 countries speak up just a second ago. But if they're serious enough, from their time zones, think about it. In Australia right now, it's like -6 hours. So they're like 4 a.m. in the morning. And somebody's tuning in over there saying, I'm here. People in New Zealand, it's 6 a.m. right now. And they're online with us. So if they're that committed, then we have no excuses whatsoever. You've got the best support, you've got the best teachers, the best leaders, the best mentors, the most experience that all of Longevity has to offer right here in Colorado. And I'll tell you what, it was something 5.5 years ago when we ran into Denise and Tom Chanel. And if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. And if we weren't here, many of you in this room today wouldn't be here. So just as an effort of appreciation and gratitude, can you all please give a very warm applause and welcome and a good morning to Tom and Denise.
Weren't for us chickens, you roosters wouldn't be here. Was that backwards? Yeah. Whatever it was.
Yes. All right. So who is Longevity? What is Longevity? We are about a 20-year-old publicly traded company. If you want to follow us, our ticker symbol is YGYI. We've been moving hundreds and then thousands of different SKUs and items of products from Longevity into the hands of people that are excited about those products now for quite a few years. When we came on board just about 5 years ago, there were maybe 300 or 400 products tops. Today, it's been suggested that we have about 5,000 SKUs. That's a lot of products in-house, not to mention all the services that have been added. And now on your phones, you can go to your iTunes, your app stores, and you can download an app called Longevity Cart Ripple. When you do that, here's all that means. In addition to the hundreds and the thousands of SKUs that are available through Longevity that are consumable items that we're all using every day of our lives, now you can go out to all the bricks and mortar stores. And I mean all the bricks and mortar stores. I don't know how to define all or how many. There's just tons. Like when I open this app and I start telling you about it and I take my finger and I just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, by the time I'm done telling you how great Cart Ripple is, I'm still scrolling and about 30 to 50 companies are screaming by with every swipe like this. So we've been to Best Buy, we've been to Kohl's, we've been to Macy's, we've been to Walmart and all these stores that we go to all the time, and we bought there through Cart Ripple. Why? Because we get the best pricing possible, we get cash back, and we get commissionable volume on all those purchases. And the fourth benefit that I've come up with is that you have the convenience of either going into the store to pick up your items, or you can have it delivered straight to your house. So all in all, you can now see really that Longevity is a very progressive company that's giving you the opportunity to swap where you shop, all for the sake of giving yourself commissionable revenue and volume that doesn't exist unless you do the Longevity business model. So if you like those benefits, then you want to be part of what we're doing here at Longevity. That's our business model. Does that make sense? Okay, so the rest of it is up to us. We just get to open our mouth and say, hey, listen, if you want the ability to be healthy, if you want the ability to own your time, if you want the ability to get paid to do what you're already doing, then simply swap where you shop. We can go into details with you later. This is what you say to me. We can go into details later. I'd like to introduce you to some people. We do professional business overviews from time to time. Come and see, trust me. 5 words. You want to write these down. Trust me, comma, come and see. Trust me, comma, come and see. 5 words. If you can memorize those 5 words, you can be very, very successful at Longevity. That's not very complicated, is it? Trust me, come and see. So how many times do you feel like you have to explain something in detail to get somebody to take action? And you just talk, and very little listening. So today we're going to talk about talking less and listening more. And notice how short that invite was. Trust me, come and see. And when they come and see, they'll get all this information. They'll meet all these amazing people. They'll meet you, and they'll say, look at all these amazing people. I want to be a part of a movement like this that's made up of young people to old people and everybody in between. So that's the good news of Longevity. So now you know what Longevity is. Now you know what we're up to. So every time you say, like, what kind of products? What kind of products do you have? Instead of saying, well, we have these products, and you start listing them off, just say, can you imagine Whole Foods Market in your head? And they're going to go, yeah, I can see that in my head. And you say, to the best of my ability, That's what I want you to imagine. And let them just imagine. You don't have to explain. If somebody said, like, what kind of products do you have? If you were the owner of Whole Foods Market and somebody said, like, what kind of products do you have? There's thousands of things in there. I mean, you just have to start listing off the gamut, and you just say it's a little bit of everything. And pretty much we're beyond the ability to explain how many products we have. So I just say it's a little bit of everything that you would find making your life a little bit more convenient. Can you picture Whole Foods Market in your head? And people say, yeah, I can picture that. To the best of my ability, that's what we're like. And then people go, oh, okay, I get that. So it's easy enough, simple enough, does this make sense? Okay, now you know very closely who we are, what we do, and then today we're going to get into the how we do it. So I want to introduce you to a series of speakers today, and we're going to move very quickly from one person to the next, and you're going to see different ranges of experience and ability levels and recognition levels here at Longevity today. But every time somebody gets up here, I want you to think about something. It's not easy to stand in front of a group of people. It's not. It's just flat out not easy. Sometimes it's a little bit nerve-wracking, and it can take years to getting in front of a group of people and talking and delivering a message. So be with the people that are up in front of the room. Give them tons of energy today. I have found the more energy you give the person in front of the room, the easier it is for them to deliver. And the more likely they are to give you their very, very, very best. So if you've got cell phones, put them on vibrate, turn them off, whatever you have to do. Let's have a distraction-free environment today. We are recording this, so you'll have access to this information later on. But when we introduce people, make sure that you start off by making them feel welcome and giving them energy by getting loud and getting noisy so that everybody on camera can hear you and they know how serious we are about giving them energy all across the oceans that they're tuning in from today. Fair enough? Okay, the first speaker I'm going to introduce you today. I have known this person for approximately 9 to 10 years. Our families have been going to church together this entire time. I knew this individual when he was in high school playing football for Berthoud High. And I knew him when he was probably about this tall. And he's grown into this amazing man that has inspired, that has lifted up, that has built teams of people around him, that loves to share his heart and his passion. He's an incredible network marketer. He started out as with an insatiable appetite of just being a student and getting in front of people like Tony Robbins, and getting in front of some of the other great people that are in the world of personal growth and development. He's filled up reams of binders with notes and absorbed that into his head. And today we have the privilege of seeing that expression come out of him and being able to be delivered to all of us. We're fortunate enough on a weekly basis to hear him oftentimes leading and sharing the business overview of our company and inspiring people from that world as well. He's got a lot of people that are following him now, whether it's Instagram and through social media, taking his advice. He loves to state that he is someone that's a nerd in nutrition, but when you see him, you'll realize that he doesn't fit the typical definition or mold of being a nerd. He's outspoken, he's outgoing, he's kind-hearted, he's an encourager, he gives people hope. You'll see that he's built. He's someone that's put a lot of effort and energy into being in shape and being an example of the type of person that we all have the ability to be. He went so far as to compete in a national competition for men's physique in the entire nation in his category. He placed 7th. And so to nerd us out a little bit today with his background in nutrition and to take that and also share with you a little bit of his heart about how his passion has turned into residual income, please help me welcome Mr. Joel Maly.
That was quite the introduction. He's introducing me out there. My heart's like pounding my chest. Like, wow, I have to live up to everything he just said about me. Woo. All right. Well, I am the self-proclaimed nutrition nerd, and so I'll talk to you guys a little bit about that today. But first, real quick, I want to do one thing. Everybody stand up real quick. Everybody stand up, stand back up. Give 3 high fives. 3 high fives. Go. 3 high fives. 3 high fives. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, all you overachievers. Overachievers. We have overachievers. All right. I want to thank all of you for being here today. It's a big deal. It really is. And it was going to events like these that's the reason I'm up here today, honestly. That's the only reason I'm standing in front of you is because I decided to get around people like Juliet and Scott and Tom and Denise. And I got to tell you guys, we are so blessed. And that word is one I've been using a lot lately. But it is true, isn't it? I mean, we all live in the United States of America. Right? We have freedoms. We can build a business. And we have a roof over our head at night. We have clean drinking water, right? I mean, how many things can you think of that you are blessed with? Right? How many things can you be grateful for today that maybe you've been overlooking? That's an important thing to remember. When you get out of bed and your feet hit the floor, just thank you, God, for everything. I mean, everything that He's given us. I got out of my bed this morning. I was like, I was warm. I had a pillow. You know, I have friends in other countries who don't have pillows. You know, they don't sleep with blankets. They sleep on the floor and they sleep on the dirt. So you guys are all blessed. So I wanted to start out with that. But man, we're blessed here today because we get to learn from the best of the best of the best. And I'll talk a little bit about these guys. They've changed my life. And I want to do one more thing real quick. Everyone who's been in longevity for more than 10 years, stand up. More than 10 years. Andrew Harley. Give Andrew Harley.
We met Andrew Harley in where? Brisbane?
Melbourne.
Melbourne, Australia. Is that crazy enough? Just follow us all the way.
Follow Utah.
Okay, awesome. More than 5 years, stand up. Been in longevity more than 5 years. Marianne, awesome. What's your name back there? Dominic? Okay. Good job, you guys. Awesome. Okay, more than 2 years, stand up. Oh, wow. Awesome. All right, give yourself a hand. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Less than 2 years, stand up. Okay. Stay standing, stay standing. Everybody else, stay standing. Okay. Stay standing less than 1 year. Again, Jeffy, stay standing. Less than 1 year. Awesome. Yeah. Well, less than 6 months in longevity, stay standing. Less than 2 months in longevity, stay standing. All right, the newest people, give them a hand. Awesome. That's fantastic, guys. So, wow, this is exciting. It's exciting to see a lot of new people and a lot of old faces as well. You know, Nikki and I have been in for less than 6 months or so. And it's just so exciting to see what's happened. This room has just transformed entirely since we've been in 6 months, and it's good to see all of that growth. So I'll tell you what, I wanted to talk a little bit about nutrition because A, I'm a nutrition nerd, and B, we have a lot of new people. And this morning I was talking to a friend of mine about the nutrition. And here's what's cool, okay? Raise your hand if you are here because of, no. When you came to the company, did you come because of makeup? Raise your hand. Carly, yes. That's awesome. Okay. So you came to the company, did you come because of coffee? Raise your hand. Okay, jewelry, raise your hand. Okay. Oh, yes, there she is, Cindy Meyer. Yeah. Be proud. Be proud. There you go. Okay. How about because of services? Raise your hand. Services. Anybody? Okay. Who came because of Dr. Wall? Anybody? Okay. A lot of people. Dr. Wall. Who came because your friend is a trusted friend and you have leadership? Okay, leadership. Yes. Awesome. That's kind of why I came too. So cool. So we have all these different reasons why people came to longevity, right? And, you know, my two biggest reasons were one, Dr. Wall. And actually, number two was Dr. Wall. Number one was Scott and Juliet Fardulis. And I knew them for 10 years or so from church. And I knew that they were people that they had a certain amount of success in their life. They just looked you in the eyes when they talked to you, and they cared about you, you know, and they just listened to what you had to say. And it was just, they're phenomenal people. And so when I sat down with Scott, I was like, look, I'm looking for a mentor. And he said, I can mentor you. And I was like, that's a done deal. That's a done deal. I got it made. But then I heard about Dr. Maly. So what's cool is you guys all came from longevity to longevity different ways. And we get to pick our passion in longevity, right? So you guys have heard from regional leaders that you can pick your passion and then promote it, right? So what you can do now is pick your passion, and then this is what I like, you suck them in, right? We suck them into longevity because now we can save their life. Because of this right here, okay? So you suck them in and then you save their life. If you remember nothing else today, remember suck them in to save their life, right? So makeup, right? Carly started because of makeup, and people came because of jewelry, and people came because they have friends, and they trust leadership, whatever it is. But what's awesome is we can save their life, and we have that opportunity. And so I was talking to people about the nutrition and how to take it. Look, this is important because however you came, you need to know how to take the nutrition. So BTTs, first of all, Beyond Tangy Tangerine, for all you new people, right? All you people less than 2 months in. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is taking 2 scoops a day for 100 pounds of body weight, okay? And it's best to space out over time. And some of you old people might need to know this too. Old people, I say old people, yeah. Well, like old distributors, right? But the thing is if you try, yeah. The thing is when you down the drink, like when you down a full thing of BTT all at once, your body can use so much at a time, and the rest of it doesn't need at that moment. Okay, so then it just excretes it. So what you need to do then is actually just space it out over time. So you have that constant flow of vitamins and minerals into your body, and so now your body's going okay, and you're using them throughout the day for your body's hormonal processes, for your exercise, for even just breathing, right? So space it out throughout the day. Nikki has a big jug. She puts 2 scoops in and she sips on it throughout the entire day. Keep a constant flow of vitamins and minerals in your body. And that's a great way to do it. So secondly, the OsteoFX. See, I got people taking notes. That's awesome. The OsteoFX is for your bones, ligaments, and joints. A lot of people don't know this, but insomnia is linked to a calcium deficiency. That's straight from Dr. Wallach. Okay? So we take it before bed. And the osteo we take before bed, we do 2 1-ounce little things of the liquid osteo, or you can do the powder before bed too. And we're saving people's lives. You know, Scott, if he didn't have osteo, he probably wouldn't be here today. So that's important, you guys. So, and then the last one is the EFAs. And the EFAs, you know, Wallach says 3 times a day. Take 1 soft gel 3 times a day. And you're taking them breakfast, lunch, and then dinner, right, or before bed. So I try to space them out through the day. So morning, noon, and night. And listen, this stuff makes sense to me. This doesn't make sense to everybody else, right? So once you start doing that, you're gonna start feeling better, and you can save your life, right? Tom, do you have something to say?
No.
Okay. It's like this looming like shadow over here. He's a big guy. I don't know what.
You think I have like a bouncer or something?
Yeah. That's a big guy.
No.
All right. Very good. So.
Back with my kid.
Yeah. sorry. So that's the message I want to get across to you guys today is, okay, listen, we need 90 for life every day for life. That's why he named it what he did. So we're taking the nutrition every single day for life. So whether you came in with makeup, whether you came in with jewelry, you need to be on Wallach's products, right? So what's cool is you can come here, get excited about the jewelry, get excited about that, and just build a business. You can build a multi-million-dollar business, am I right, Cindy? With just jewelry. And you can have jewelry parties and invite your friends over, and it's beautiful jewelry. It's incredible. You can build a multi-million-dollar business. But when you're a part of longevity, you're going to hear about Dr. Wallach. And somebody's life is going to get saved because of jewelry. They heard about Dr. Wallach. Okay, so listen, Wallach's mission is to change the world. And it's to save the world because our food doesn't have nutrients in it anymore. And we know that. So let's help him. But what you can do is pick your passion, promote it, suck them in to save their life. Suck them in to save their life. So I wanted you guys to hear that today. The other thing I want to talk about is residual income. So Nikki actually read me a post this morning on Facebook, and it was by our very own Tom Chanel. And it's a great long post, and if you don't follow Tom Chanel on Facebook, follow him. Like, write his name down. You need to follow him. So he posted this big long post about how residual income comes from building leaders. And that's why you guys are all here today. You guys all want to be leaders. You guys all are leaders. Because you're here, you're getting the knowledge, you're learning, you're making the decision to spend your Saturday learning from people like these guys. And what happens is when you build leaders, you build yourself a residual income. Because the leaders built the business. So it's our job to build the leaders who built the business. And you get people on this money for life, they're taking it every day for life, you have built-in residual income. So not only are we saving the world with the nutrition, but we're saving the world with residual income. Because if I teach Charlie how to take the nutrition and his leg spasms go away and his shoulder doesn't hurt anymore, it's a true story, right? He's never gonna stop taking the stuff. Am I right? He's never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop because my back doesn't hurt anymore. And that's residual income. When you have an army full of people on this nutrition, but now we have longevity. We have all these different verticals that you can get on an auto ship. So listen, it's important for you guys to know that auto ships for your product and for your nutrition, that's why it's there. Because when you run out, it's coming right back. But now you can add all these other things to your auto ship. We just we added some jewelry to our auto ship. We added some. Yeah. It's not for me. Let's be honest. Yeah. It's not for me. Denise knows. We added some chocolate to the auto ship. I eat that stuff. It's really good. So you guys can. So listen, we're building leaders. We're saving lives, and you guys can do it how you want to do it. So the last message I want to get across to you was the fact that we can meet people where they want to be met. So my mistake when I first got in was to say, Dr. Wallach, longevity nutrition, right? 90 for life, Dr. Wallach, you need to be taking it. Your uncle has diabetes. Your sister has cancer. You need to be taking this stuff. It'll help you out. It'll help your family out. It'll save your life, right? And I'm telling people how to take the nutrition. And I'm saying do 3 Softails a day, and I'm saying all this stuff, and they're looking like you guys are looking at me like, it's more like that. I mean, right? So it's boring to talk about nutrition, but the thing is once you start getting life transformation, that lights people up. And where was I going with that? Meet people where they're at. That's right. So I would force 90 for life down their throats. I would say you need to be on it. You need to save your life and you save your family's life. But the problem is somebody doesn't want to be told their nutrition isn't right? We think we're doing good. We think we're going to Whole Foods and we think we're eating pretty clean. But the fact is we're not. So if you come to someone and say, your diet's bad, you're not getting nutrition and X, Y, and Z, they're going to be like, dude, get out of my face. And so what happens is we meet them where they're at. We meet Cindy. She says, this jewelry is beautiful. And I'm all about this. And she comes to longevity and hears about Dr. Wallach. And are you taking the 90 for life nutrition? Of course, right? But you're here because of me, Alicia, right? So, and Carla, you sell makeup. I mean, we have healthy makeup, mineral makeup that soaks into your skin, by the way. She's using it right now. Yeah. So listen, your skin is the largest organ in your body, and it absorbs what you put onto it. So if you're putting chemicals on it every day, you're absorbing chemicals. So she came because she knew this was makeup that was healthy for her. And she's excited about makeup. But are you going to be taking 90 for life, or are you taking that?
I need to take 90 for
Okay.
life.
But she's going to, right? So we sucked her in, and now we're going to save her life. Right? So, that's the message I want to get to you. So here's the deal. So whatever your passion is, promote it. But meet people where they want to be met. Our friend Charlie wanted to be met with a group of people that could surround him and support him, a community. and leadership, like Scott and Juliet. And, you know, all these people here are leaders. And so he wanted to be met with a group of people in a sense of belonging. And that's where we met him. So don't shove something down their throats if they're not willing to open their mind to it. If they're into coffee, show them coffee. And then save their life after. So you guys get the picture, right? Yeah. Okay. So everybody stand up one more time. Stand up one more time. Stay standing, stay standing. Put one hand up in the air like this. Okay, palm facing you. Lean slightly forward at the waist. Tie yourself on the back. Tie yourself on the back. All right. Stay standing, stay standing. Listen. Stay standing. Okay. I just want to tell you guys how important it is that you guys are here today. You're in the room with two of the top people inside of a company that has more than 1,000,002 distributors. So that means worldwide, however many countries, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Russia, Indonesia, I mean, all these, Philippines, all these countries, we have two men in the same room and women who could be anywhere in the world right now. And when I first met Tom Chanel, he gave me a big hug and he said, "I love you." And I was like, "What?" And I was so taken aback. I was so taken aback. And it made me feel good though, because he so genuinely says it. And he said that to me today. And here's a guy who just loves on people. And one of the most uber successful men you'll ever meet. And he's here in the room with us today. And he gave me 2 books actually the first day I met him. He said, "Here, read these." And I was like, "All right." And I read them. And did I ever return those to you? All right. And so you got Tom Denise. And Denise is someone who has actually spoken on stage in front of, I don't know how many thousands of people, as one of the top 25 women in all of network marketing.
Yeah.
So you guys, we're in the presence of greatness. We are literally in the presence of greatness. And Scott and Juliet, 2 people that I've gotten to know so well over the last 6 months. And you couldn't have more genuine friends than these guys. And those of you who know him, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Some of the most genuine people. We went to hike a mountain with them. And we just had a great time. We hiked the 14er and we did it, and they bought us lunch afterwards, and it was so great. But these people really care about our lives, and we wouldn't have had the Christmas we had this year if it wasn't for Scott and Juliet. That's a big deal, right? And Scott and Juliet actually just hit a rank in our company that is uncharted territory. No one's ever done it. They're the only people to hold Diamond Chairman rank. Diamond Ambassador rank, or Emerald Ambassador. Yeah. So, as you guys are standing, I mean, here's the thing. Take your passion and promote it. Suck people in, and we're going to save their life. And thirdly, you guys got to realize the presence of the people that you guys are with right now. I mean, just soak up every word they have to give you today. So stay standing. We're going to give a standing ovation to our next speaker, who is
Fardulis.
Mr. Scott Fardulis. Wasn't he amazing?
Yeah.
Lots of fun, lots of energy. I love it.
You know you're just going to have to stand up.